Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. Showing the slab in today's game, Jake Irvin.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
One out, base is empty. This one smoked out to left. Wood squeezes it, and there's two down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted onto the track, and he makes the catch. Dodgers go down quietly, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, C.J. Abrams.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
0-1.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out.
Two balls, two strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes. One up, one down. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals.
Second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a miss. Yamamoto with the strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to Hernandez. Inning over. Nothing doing for Washington. Scoreless after one. Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Irvin, the tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, A sinker, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. What a stop! Onto the pitcher, and they get the out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Just missed.
Outside.
Smith, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Tommy Edman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Foul ball there. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The pitch. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. So the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's Josh Bell.
First baseman
Yamamoto back to work. Fought off foul. Strike 2. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, you know, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
And that's in the dirt. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ball 1 low.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
This one in the air. Muncy. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Conforto has this one sized up. That is the inning. Leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now Andy Pajes. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. In there safely.
Waste no time there. Punched that ball down the opposite field line. Just barely able to keep it fair. But once it dropped in, he was off and racing for the triple.
Here's Kike Hernandez. On the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Mookie to hit. He's 0 for 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well,
as we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Paul DeYoung. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Nationals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball one there. And a good eye there.
That's inside.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. Going away.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire. That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Check swing, and he went. And it's nothing
No
in
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Nationals gone in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's a big power threat. Max Muncy. And that is out of play. That one pulled foul. And that just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Wood makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Lined, and that's a base hit. So, man aboard. Michael Conforto will climb in. In the air, left field, down the line. Lays out and makes the play. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Line drive. On to first. And they get Edman for the out. Back in Washington, D.C. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Edman to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Low. Batting with 1 down. Takes a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And a big swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
2-2 count.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
2 out, space is empty. Here's a 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nationals back here in Nationals Park. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Irvin back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
On the ground, Rosario throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bell sizes this one up at the wall, and it's out of play. And the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. Ohtani, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Grounder might be 2. To second, Abrams. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
To third, Muncy. Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The offense needs to
Now
start
batting,
showing some fight
right
against this
fielder,
starter. He's doing his thing out
Ball.
there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Call. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball,
Well, there's a
2
certain
strikes.
point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings over the top of that one. Smith gathers, throws, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third
next
strike.
for the
Well, there's a
Nationals,
3-pitch strikeout. He can do
center
whatever he
fielder,
wants with the baseball right now.
Cruz.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Fly to left his first time. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Los
All set
Angeles,
for the top of the
shortstop,
6th. Here's Mookie
Betts.
now. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is.
inside.
These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Cruz makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max
And
Muncy.
now it's Max Muncy. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead. Here comes
left fielder, Michael
and here is Michael Conforto.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Trevor Williams.
Hard hit, knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time, and they get it out of the play. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the 6th, and now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score, and it's still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Next to hit for the Nats, Riley Adams.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's down and in.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
In there at the knees. And the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals. And we're back. Tommy Edman at the plate. There's a swing and a miss. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Number 48 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Poche warming up as well. The other way. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Relay to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Wood makes the grab on the run. Back in Washington, D.C., here's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Out to center, Pajes. Sizing this one up, he's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Low. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's the strike. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2. Next offering is outside. And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And another ball. Two and 1 now. Just
Inside.
missed. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Right side. Edman. That ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Nationals Park, we go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Williams back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Tattooed to Tater Town and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. 3rd home run of the season. It's 3-0.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Here's Betts, 1 for 3. Hard ground ball, base knock.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now a chance for Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1's the count.
The 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
He swings and fouls one off. Betts, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, right side. There's one. Throw to first, safe. And next for L.A., Will Smith. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting left
So
fielder
next,
Michael
Conforto. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into
for the
and we've got
Nationals.
ourselves a pitching change.
Number 48.
First and second, 2 outs. Tommy Edman, the next to hit. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
And that one fouled off. And here comes the Dodgers.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 43, Anthony Banda.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the air, right side, Hernandez hauls it in for the out.
Now batting the right fielder, Alex.
Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Banda, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2012. That's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Line drive in the hole, jump throw, nicely done for the out.
Now batting center fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Two down, base is empty, and now Dylan Cruz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And there's a
One
ball.
ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Andy
Leading off for
Pajes
the
steps to the
Dodgers,
plate for the
center
Dodgers.
fielder Andy Pajes.
That one finds the corner. That's strike one. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next to hit, Enrique Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
And he swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
So a man aboard. Now it's Mookie Betts. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2
Now
on
batting,
and
right
2
fielder
out.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Now here is Teoscar Hernandez. And that
Ball,
misses. And that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Back now as they hand the ball to
Number
a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Kirby Yates.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone here.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to
Now
the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Adams up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Abrams stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. On the ground to 3rd, and that's a fair ball. Around 1st and hustling for 2nd. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger.
All over that one right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So runner at 2nd, 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a strike. They're down to their final strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.